Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. You have officially done an entire week of home learning, kiddos. Well done to you, but a big well done to you parents. It is a bizarre circumstance and you are doing brilliantly well, juggling lots of other things and still getting some home learning done. So really well done. And I just wanted to reassure, please do not allow this to be an added stress. You know, I saw a quote and I thought I'd share it with you. It basically said, if you managed to get some home learning done with your kiddos, great. If you didn't, just call it a life skills day. So if those days are just not going as you planned, just say, okay, this was a life skills day. So just have that in the back of your mind. Please do not allow this to be added stress. You are doing fantastically well. So please do give me any questions, anything you'd not quite sure about or you potentially think that you'd like. I will try and help the best I can. I've already had one question about big maths. So yes, our Learnits are online and you can access them on a weekly basis. So we only do them once a week. We tend to do it on Friday unless there is something else, which means that we have to do it on another day, but you can do it absolutely whenever. They're timed online, they're really accessible. We don't have clicks and safes like the older children have. So if you have older children in other year groups, they will be getting to do click, safes and Learnits, either paper-based or online. But because our clicks and safes are teacher-led, I tend to mingle them in with our learning in the classroom. So that's why you can't access them online. You can only access the Learnits. And just to clarify again, they're only a weekly thing. It's just so the children can challenge themselves and say, okay, I've done this section this week, I'll do 2 sections next week. And then just to see how many they can get in that time. So please do ask me any more questions and I will try my best to answer any of them. But as previously mentioned, please don't let this be an added stress in this very crazy time. So kiddos, my challenge this week for you is I'd like to know what your special toy is. And this is Ducky. I've had Ducky since I was very little, younger than you. And he's my oldest toy, special toy. So Ducky, like I said, I've had him since I was a baby. So I want to know, what special toys do you have? It could be a car, a doll, a teddy, that one toy which you can't have without, you have to have it at bedtime, or you have to have it on special journeys or something like that. So what I'd like you to do with your toys this week, your special toy, is I'd like you to do your daily 5. So sometimes it ends up being a daily 10, doesn't it? But really it's a daily 5 because you read your book with your buddy and then your buddy reads a book for 5 minutes. So you end up having 5 minutes. I'm going to have to put him there. It's quite hard having him and having the phone. So there we go. He looks quite squished, but he's going to be fine. So yeah, so you end up having the book for 5 minutes and then your buddy will go and pick a book for them. So just like you would do in daily 5, you'll pick a book and then your toy will pick a book and you can read that book in 3 different ways. So you can either retell the story, you can look at the pictures using your inference, which is making predictions about what you think the story is going to be about through looking at the pictures, or you can read the book together. So there are a few websites that I've put on my home learning online resources. And there's things like Vooks. So Vooks is an online reading website, parents. It's free for a year and there seems to be a lot of variety on that website as well. I think again there's a mixture between American and English, so there's just some words which I just have to go over sometimes when we're looking at the Cozy Chair, which is a YouTube channel for online reading. I just have to go over the language. But that's a really good website, and I know that a lot of you have also joined up to Epic Books, so really well done. I can see a lot of you are already reading some of your books on there. I have actually added some books to the classroom. So there's Alice in Wonderland. If you were in the last few days, I was talking about Alice in Wonderland. So I've recommended that, and it's a read along. And there's a few others. So maybe you and your special toy could have a daily 10 on Books or Epic or another online reading. Or you could read from one of your books that I'm sure you've got on your bookshelves. So I can't do the action, so I'm going to have to need you to help me, but let's do our poem so we can remind ourselves how it goes. And then when we do our daily 10 at home, 10 minutes of reading a day this week, you can show your special toy. So are you ready? It goes elbow to elbow, knee to knee, I'll read to you and you'll read to me. Elbow to elbow, knee to knee, book in the middle so we both can see. Really well done. So have a lovely week. Remember, parents, it's a life skills day. If home learning is a little bit tricksy, baking, doing shoelaces, getting outside, all those are still learning.